The following podcast is brought to you by the Johners Podcasting Network, found exclusively at wrestlingwithjohners.com.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Chop Shop, or excuse me, not Chop Shop. Well, we might start a little bit of Chop Shop type news, but this is Elite Talk Show. However, some big news on the WWE front. There was rumors all day long that talent will be released, and some of the names are dropping now. Orlando, what do you got for us?
So far that we learned is Karrion Kross, Scarlett Bordeaux, Frankie Monet, Ember Moon, Oni Lorcan, Grand Metalik, Jessica Mea are the ones that are being released as of tonight.
I mean, Ember Moon is a surprise. Frankie Monet, who just signed, is kind of a surprise. Cross and Scarlett, who were dominant in NXT, is a surprise.
hmm I mean, and like they just called up Karrion Kross, and we're expecting Scarlett. So I don't know what happened there. It's so strange, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, like everybody was waiting for Scarlett to debut because, like, I think that was the big one that everybody was waiting for, you know. And Ember Moon, she just came back from an injury and she had like a great, return back, and now they just release her. I mean, I don't know whether it was. I think what's happening here. No, I'm thinking what's happening here is there are certain people that they're asking to come up to the main roster, and maybe a lot of them said no, and then they were like, "No, I want to go back to NXT," and look what happened. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's a surprise. I mean, we can speculate all day long until, maybe some of them talk. We won't know.
hmm they just released Trey Baxter. He was the guy that was like doing. He was starting to like get some momentum in NXT 2.0, but you know, damn, that just that's really unfortunate.
Yeah. I could see some of these. Ember Moon in AEW would be pretty neat.
Oh no, yeah, it's definitely Ember Moon in AEW, or maybe her in Impact. I mean, I could see her easily. I mean, Scarlett, if she wants to, her and her husband Karrion Kross, they can go back to Impact if they wanted to.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if not, I mean, they could go to AEW. I mean, he'll probably be good there. I mean, I don't know if they want to use him there. You know.
So let's get some AEW news. Well, we'll update you guys during the show if more comes.
hmm
A little bit more to the Jon Moxley situation. We touched on it yesterday. Jon Moxley entering a voluntary alcohol rehabilitation inpatient facility. Tony Khan talked a little bit about, when he first learned about what was going on, the past couple of days. This was coming from Wrestling Observer News Radio. He said, quoting Tony, it was just the past couple of days. I've been talking to him and Renee. Renee has been talking to him, and Renee spoke to us, and they said they both thought this was the best way to go. From talking to both of them, we completely agree. Some things are more important than wrestling, and in this case, as a wrestling company, the most important thing we can do is support Jon and his recovery.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing that he kind of like said what happened. Like, and he's getting some help. Like how Punk said in his promo on Dynamite. It's just like it's a smart thing that what he did, like, so he can get himself some help. I mean, I want to get his book because I think there was a part in his book that he says that he is an alcoholic. So I'm thinking, or he's dealing with alcoholism. So
Yeah.
mhm,
So
yeah,
we'll see.
yeah.
There have been some people who've gotten the books early. Um, from everything I'm hearing, that it's a good book.
Yeah. Yeah. They're just confirming now that Grand Metalik and Lindsay Dorado. Yeah, I think it's sorry. Sorry, I'm just trying to think here. Sorry, because these news are coming in fast. So it's like now that we're going live, like this is like some breaking news that's happening right now for
Dun, dun,
Lindsay Dorado and Graham
dun.
Metalik from Lucha House Party. They've both been released. Hmm.
Breaking news. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
Um,
breaking news. Dun, 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 dun.
so there's been a little bit of drama going on from last night to today. Samurai Del Sol, who formerly of WWE as um, Kalisto, he made his AEW debut last night. Whether it was a one-off, we'll soon know. Um, he posted a tweet, saying that he prayed, talked to Jon Huber, Brody Lee. But what got people upset about this was that he spelled Jon Huber's name wrong. He used
Yeah.
John.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
There's ways on doing that. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Like, look, I have respect for, Brody's wife, and I feel bad for what happened, but there's some things that you could do on this. Like you could do it privately. If it's something that you don't like the person, you can actually acknowledge it. Be like, thank you for your prayers, but I think you should stop using my husband's name, because you guys were not really friends,
right. For those that don't know, Chris Jericho pointed out, retweeted the tweet and said, you spelled his name wrong. Mandy Hubert got in on it, basically saying, you spelled my husband's name wrong. Was very, very upset and very angry
Hmm.
about it. There's been a lot of, criticism both ways all day. Del Sol did respond to the criticism, basically saying his emotions got the best of him.
Hmm.
Take
See,
it
and
for.
he was the bigger man right there. So
Mhm.
it's just like, come on, it's just like I'm sorry. It's just like I can't be on their side. I mean, like you can call out somebody for something if they did wrong, but this right here where he was saying a prayer towards somebody that has passed away. I understand that maybe he hasn't really communicated with you in a while. And maybe this is your first time back seeing him. I don't know if maybe you guys lost your guys' numbers and stuff, but come on now.
But Samurai Del Sol and Aerostar, was that the other guy's name
Yeah,
last night?
that Aerostar, yeah.
Yeah. They did pretty well last night. I was impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, they did, I'm hoping maybe they sign them because I think they need another tag team, another Hispanic tag team, because they're kind of lacking more on like some Latino like representation and stuff. So I think they should like sign them.
Yeah, we'll see. And I'm not sure if they signed with AAA.
No, I don't think Kalisto signed anywhere. I don't think he is. I think he was trying to do boxing or something, like some other sport. I forget. But he wasn't signed to any. And maybe Aerostar, maybe he is signed to AAA. Maybe he was able to, like, some of them are able to go to AAA and do some
Right.
dates and then come back and stuff. So,
I wonder if it was like a one night rental kind of thing.
right, probably, yeah.
After Dynamite went off the air last night, um, Brian Danielson and Tony Khan, kind of talked to the crowd, talked a little bit about Mox, talked a little bit about Jon Huber, Brody Lee. Brian Danielson did talk about his final text to Brody Lee and a text to and from Jon Moxley. Danielson said, quoting Danielson here, Tony just talked about two of my really good friends. One I haven't gotten the chance to talk about publicly very much, but the last text I sent to Brody was this: "Hey man, how's life?" And do you know what he said? He texted me back, "It's fucking awesome." The crowd started chanting Brody. He says another guy I texted was the second guy he mentioned. I might not be here if it weren't for him because I watched an AEW show and I saw all these men and women doing incredible things. I didn't know if I could keep up, and I said that to Moxley. And do you know what he said? He said, "You're Brian fucking Danielson. You're the best in the world. I'm not telling you should come here, but don't for a goddamn second think you can't. So, John, get better soon. We miss you, and we love you."
I mean, he's a stand-up guy, so I mean, it's just
Yes.
like so it's just like, yeah.
And I mean, Mox calling Danielson, the best in the world. I mean,
I would agree with that. I'm sorry. Like I haven't seen a bad Bryan Danielson match or Daniel Bryan match that's bad. All of his matches have been good or stellar and memorable. So I mean, so
speaking of Bryan Danielson, we have our finals for the AEW World Title Eliminator Tournament for Full Gear. It will be Bryan Danielson against Miro. Winner getting the world title shot. Any chance they change plans and go with Miro winning this, you think?
no, I don't know. I mean, well, it's depending on who wins the world title. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Miro versus Paige. I mean, that would be fun to see.
To borrow a phrase, that would be a barn burner for sure.
Of course, I mean, but I would love to see Paige versus Danielson though, just to see like those two styles, and like they have two different ideologies when it comes to wrestling. And it's just like one is just like a drunk, and the other one is just all about health. Sorry. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm just trying to see if there's any more updates here. Sorry. So yeah. So, but no, but I agree with like I agree with the fact that Bryan Danielson is the best wrestler. I mean, everybody talks about his matches from Ring of Honor to WWE to now, like even like now the matches that he's having in AEW. So
Agree.
yeah.
But it's nice to see they spent all night talking about Moxley's situation, showing love and support. It's great to see that.
The only criticism I have is the segment with Punk. Like the first part of his promo, I liked it. It's just the second part of it. I think maybe they could have done it a different way. I don't know. Like that's me personally, because it's just like, because like, Eddie is very close to, Jon Moxley. And so I don't know. Like, I don't know how they would have done it a little bit differently, in my opinion,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, the opponents for Inner Circle against America's Top Team have been revealed. Of course, you got Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky. They've also taken on Junior Dos Santos, Andre Arlovsky, and in a swerve.
Oh snap! Hold up. They just released Nia Jax.
Wow.
No, and they're now saying Keith Lee and Mia Yim. Oh snap! They're literally cleaning house right now.
I mean, of the three, the one that surprised me right there is Nia Jax.
Well, I mean, she was called like she was just. That sucks. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stop you from that. Like in middle of the thing. Oh, so they're going through like some of the things, So they just released Mia Yim. Yeah, they're now confirming Mia Yim has been released. Oh shit. That really. Ugh. So wait, so what was the point of Keith Lee doing all that stuff then?
I mean, it's not they haven't released stars right in the middle of packages before. I mean, they did it to Malachi Black.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is crazy. Now they're going to the main roster now. So right now they already released B-Fab from SmackDown, Nia Jax, Mia Yim from Raw. Like Mia Yim could have been easily. Sorry, it's just like I don't get what is it about them doing like favoritisms. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Do you want to let in Luke?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what happened? Oh, there you go. Sorry about that. Yeah.
I mean.
Wait. Hold up. No.
We may as well call
Oh wait, somebody's trying to say Alexa Bliss, but that's not true.
We may as well call this the Chop Shop now, because this is. I'm lost for words. I am absolutely lost for words, and how appropriate we are on the Elite Talk Show talking
Yeah,
about AEW and who they're gonna be signing from 30 days from tonight.
yeah.
Keith Lee is gone. Nia Jax is gone. Karrion Kwang is gone. Scarlett Bordeaux.
I mean, if Nia Jax, she's got the royal Samoan blood. I mean, nobody's safe.
So they haven't really used Harry Smith, and they just confirmed they just released him from his contract.
This is nuts.
Can't even do anything.
Well, that was the thing. No, they had him do a tryout. Everybody was assuming that they were gonna put him in NXT UK or something. You know,
This is nuts.
who's Jeet Rama? Do you know who Jeet Rama is?
Eva Marie is now gone.
No, who she's not.
They've just let go Eva Marie, according to Fightful
No.
Select.
Yeah, this is. I'm shocked about Keith Lee and Mia Yim because I thought they were gonna at least use them. Oh no, you're right. Sean Mossap just confirmed Eva Marie has been released. Oh my god, this is
Okay,
crazy.
let's take stock here. Eva Marie, Mia Yim, Harry Smith, Keith Lee, Nia Jax, Karrion Kross, Lindsay Dorado, Grand Metalik, Yeet Rama, Katrina Cortez, Trey Barker, Zayden Ramir, Casey Kamir, B-Fab, Oni Lorcan, Ember Moon, Frankie Monet, Scarlett Bordeaux.
Mm-hmm. See, this is the thing that it annoys the fuck out of me because this is the thing that I think a lot of people get pissed off with WWE. Okay, you have all these people that you could easily use, regardless of the fact if you want them to lose, you can use them for something. Like you could have had easily like a match for for Alexa Bliss so that she can show that her dominance or whatever. For somebody like or like Mia Yim or for Eva Marie or something. I'm just annoyed. I'm just very annoyed with these releases right now.
Are we all waiting for Kevin Owens? Because I am.
You think Kevin Owens?
How many Mount Rushmore references do you want before you'll convince yourself that Kevin Owens?
No, he's overseas right now. They can't fire him during overseas. He right now is in the tour.
They've done Stranger.
That's true. I mean, they did advertise a match and then they released the person. So yeah.
This is insane. But and genuinely, I believe the last time I was on talking wrestling, we were talking about Keith Lee winning the Rumble.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We were talking about maybe him winning the Rumble, or him talking about maybe him feuding with what's his name, Damian Priest for the U.S. title.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just For those of you that are joining us, we're now learning some new releases that are shocking us right now. So they had two big guys.
Welcome to 2001. This is an invasion, baby. This is a
chop. I thought the releases were done. I was like, what the fuck? They did a good quarterly year.
They just got the blood money.
I mean, the question is, who will be next, isn't it? We're just waiting for the next one.
I mean, it could be Kevin Owens. I could see Ricochet.
I had Ricochet written down as somebody who they're not using, and they could quite easily let go.
Honestly, who I could see. I could see Chad Gable.
Hey guys!
Oh my God! The invasion has become an alliance.
Stupid.
The first thing you say, Luke. Wow.
Well, I've pretty much renamed the show the Chop Shop because it's practically become the chop shop, and certainly it will be all elite for quite a few of these people who are being released. Just
I mean,
quite quickly. It's
Off the top of your head, which one surprises you most, Gary?
right away, Karrion Kross really surprised me. And when Scarlett Bardo
budget
got
cuts were
released,
cited as a reason for releases in an email from John Laurinaitis.
yeah, when you hear these
This
release
is-
talents, you know, they really go into detail. It's because of John Laurinaitis and such, but
it is quite literally John Meningitis, and I'm not even saying that about his people power gimmick. He is John Meningitis. He's awful.
But yeah, Karrion Kross was a big surprise to me. But there is benefits to AEW with this. Look at the women that they released tonight. I mean, Frankie Monet, Ember Moon, again, Scarlett Bardo. The
Marie.
list is going on and on. Mia Yim just got released.
Eva Marie.
No, Luke, I don't want her to step near that ring, man. No.
Oh, you know where she should go? She should go to WoW. Maybe face Tessa.
No, you just want to see AJ against Eva Marie. You want that 2015 Divas rematch that we.
Of course, why not? You know, because she wants to get that third win because she already beat her twice before. If we would not forget.
Sarah, who is your biggest shock? Obviously, I just tuned in, so I don't know who you were.
I mean, Keith Lee surprised me, but I think one of the big surprises is Nia Jax. I mean, she's got that royal Samoan blood that you think is untouchable.
Yeah.
Apparently nobody's untouchable.
Nope. Or, you know, so, I mean, like, that just sucks. We're just talking about who may be next because we're just waiting just to see. I'm saying Chad Gable, even though he had that amazing match this past Monday, but they ain't using him for shit, honestly.
So the thing that I don't understand what WWE does is why do they release the couples? That's the thing I don't understand. I mean, maybe it's a good thing because, you know, once one of the one half couple's gone, they want to be near him or her, and I don't know. I'm just surprised they do this. You know, and somebody mentioned in the group chat a freshly squeezed Grand Prix that, I mean, could WWE really be selling? And we say this all the time, but I really think it's really going to happen sooner rather than later. I mean, these are huge names, and what do you guys think? Let me start with Orlando.
I mean, like I've been saying, like they could sell. You know, I mean, like NBC. I mean, if they wanted to. I mean, even in the conference call, they even talked about the big, you know, companies like, you know, Apple, Netflix, you know, Amazon. You know, they have more money than them. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Shit.
Oh, and Kevin Owens should just be released by now too. I mean, get him out of his contract.
I'm thinking he's probably just had the agreement with Vince. Be like, look, Vince, just let me have these 3 months. Give me like what I want, and then we'll be good. We'll be good. You know.
Didn't he just get knocked out on Monday though? So that's really not getting what he wants, Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, man.
Mm-hmm. Sarah, what do you think? Are you thinking they're gonna sell or what?
I mean, you go back to it was late spring, early summer. Nick Khan had commented on this. Nick Khan is president of operations for WWE. He said they are not actively selling, but they will listen to offers. So,
they're listening.
I think the biggest play right now, if someone is going to buy, it's got to be Fox. They just revealed that Hulu deal for programming. SmackDown's on Fox. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. I'm like reading some of these things. Like Keith Lee, he was just repackaged, and then he just came back from fucking COVID that almost killed him. You know.
See, that's where I feel like it's a blessing for Keith Lee in some capacity because it obviously it's two different things with Moxley and Keith Lee. I feel like what Moxley did, it was a great decision. to step away from the ring for a while. Maybe stepping away from the ring for quite a while. I'm sure Keith Lee has a 90-day non-compete. This will be good for his health as well. So maybe that's a good thing. And Luke is just quiet in the background, just fading in the mist.
I just. The thing is, and I want to break down some of these names that are coming through so far, is that there are some ridiculously talented people in these names that anywhere they go, they're going to be money from the minute they step out in front of that curtain. I mean, you look at Lucha House Party, for example. Just could you imagine them back in AAA? Imagine them being the Lucha.
They're going to be huge there. They're going to be so huge there.
You got to take.
No, you know what? Be smart of them to do. Let them go to MLW because now they're doing the whole Lucha Underground.
The next words were going to be MLW out my lips. Just that was going to be a thing. You look at Ember Moon. You look at Nia Jax, and you look at the AEW Women's Division, and they could bring so much to the TBS title and what they want it to be in 2022. That they would absolutely smash it, but then they smash it in the Knockouts division as well. Certainly, as one Mickey James is currently the Impact Women's Champion.
Even MLW now. Let's not forget MLW now has a women's division, so all of them could easily be added there. I mean, I haven't really seen anything much about it, but I mean, they could easily start doing something there.
Who thought we'd be saying Mickey James Impact Champion in 2021? Huh? That is an insane thing. But yeah, there's that, and there's obviously there's women in wrestling as well. We're starting up, and then don't you forget about Keith? No. Don't you forget about Keith? Keith Lee.
Yeah,
I was
my reaction exactly, dude.
Genuinely had him down as the Royal Rumble winner for 2022, or as somebody who could go to Brock and say, you know what, you see beef, here's some beef. 1, 2, 3, and the pop with me. Remember when he won the NXT and the North American title, and he had that moment at the Great American Bash. Fucking hell.
Yeah, dude, it's completely baffling to me, and it's you want to talk about upcoming, free agents. You got the Kyle O'Reilly. He's set to be a free agent next month, and
Johnny Gargano, he's about to be a free agent too. And also
2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I think. It just. Obviously, I think this is the biggest shocking round of cuts since these frequent cuts occurred.
Oh, well, obviously since Black Wednesday. I mean,
yeah,
it's not even fun anymore. Like I saw a list the other just recently of all the people they've let go since 2019. If you just bear with me and let me call it up, it's. So you got strap yourselves in. John Moxley, Malachi Black, Samoa Joe, Bray Wyatt, Brody Lee, Miro, Andrade, Kenta, Buddy Murphy, Braun Strowman, Leo Rush, Sean Spears, Matt Cardona, TJP, Bronson Reed, Tony East, Cassius Ohno, Bobby Fish, Killian Dane, Kalisto, Eric Young, Heath Slater, Kurt Hawkins, EC3, Aiden English, Eric Rowan, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, Sin Cara, Good Brothers, AOP, Ruzango, 2.0, Ascension, Blake and Cutler, The Bollywood Boys, Ruby Soho, Diana Perrazzo, Mickey James, Mercedes Martinez, Peyton Royce, Billy Kay, Selena Vega, Chelsea Green, Sarah Logan, Santana Garrett, and Lana.
Oh my God.
Just in the last 2 years.
In the last 2 years, the last 2 years they had released at least 200 talents, I think. At least 200.
I mean, what are they going to depend on, though? You know what I mean? Like NXT 2.0. talent.
No,
It's just
I don't know what's their philosophy now because, like, I don't know if it's just that they're getting tired of who is like the indie kind of wrestler, or they're doing the indie style still because they want them to do the WWE style. So I don't know if maybe they're not adapting because it just goes back to that promo that Triple H did that one time where he said to adapt, you better adapt to WWE or you're gonna perish. Because I didn't really get that. Because there's a few people that have adapted well, you know? Like for me, I think Kevin Owens adapted really well in
mhm.
WWE, you know? Sami Zayn has adapted really well in WWE, you know? I'm trying to think of somebody that didn't really adapt well. I don't know.
I'm guessing Frankie Monet if she's gone this quick.
But she just got signed though. I mean, you have to
And-
give her some time to like really re know everything, you know? It's just like Jesus. Like I get like maybe Jessica Maya, like she's been there for like what 2-3 years, and she's probably not like they don't see something in her. I can understand that, you know.
Yeah, another one that surprises me a little bit is I forget his name, Davy Boy Smith, I think.
Harrison.
They just signed him and then they released him.
Well, I kind of blame Davy Boy Smith a little bit because he wanted to get out of his MLW contract to make a name for himself in NXT UK or WWE's main roster, whatever, and poof, up in smoke. And um, it just really, really insane.
Mm-hmm.
How many people do you guys think are sitting on Sean Ross Sapp's Twitter just hitting refresh?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're
I
all
did that
No,
frequently
he even
ever since.
yeah
the
he even
release.
put up like guys stop asking me who else is
Saw that. Oh.
God damn it! It's just oh my god, this is just insane.
It's insane because we didn't know this was coming until this morning when we say, "Oh, by the way, there's releases coming soon." Look,
Well, we were expecting like maybe they'll do the freaking Friday like again, so that everybody will be miserable while watching Friday Night SmackDown. I didn't expect it to be on a freaking Thursday. Jesus.
You know what's funny though, guys? Honestly, obviously, I'm like all of you, keep up on reports and stuff. And when I saw WWE release somebody from creative, I'm thinking, okay, that's a good start. All right, that's a good start. Maybe something will be good. And next thing I know, here we are. Several hours later, and
we weren't even ready. We weren't even ready.
Mhm.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised
Wow.
if Gabe Stevenson gets released at some point.
No. That he's making headlines for them. So no, they're not releasing that one. That's another thing that you need to realize. It's somebody that's giving them buzz. Right now, Roman's giving them buzz because everybody talks about Roman.
No, not me.
No.
No, I'm not going to acknowledge him because he has a golden shovel on his hip. So anyway, just my opinion. Because who did they release that's currently on SmackDown? That's a believable person to take down Roman now. I mean, Keith Lee, if he would have been drafted to SmackDown, maybe Keith Lee. Cross, if he got drafted to SmackDown, maybe Cross.
Dwayne.
They want Dwayne. That's the thing. That's their military.
It'll be Dwayne.
My problem is
whether they have to wait to Los Angeles or in Dallas, they will push Dwayne versus Joe.
For the title though, or just a standard?
For the title.
Match?
For the title.
No. It'll be bigger with the title. That's the thing. It's just like it doesn't make sense though.
Shut up, Orlando. They want one more visual of The Rock holding the belt in front of 100,000 people. That sells seats. And they did it if they can do it in the MetLife Stadium, a stadium that does hold the New York Jets as well as the greatest team of all time, the New York Giants. If they can sell seats in that stadium of The Rock against John Cena 2 for the title, then they can sell seats for the Universal title or the WWE title with Roman Reigns and Dwayne.
Let me read you a tweet, though. Keith Lee was a star of the Survivor Series just 2 years ago. Can you both believe that it was 2 years ago?
Facts, man. Facts.
Like he had the amazing performance that day. Oh, that night. Oh my god. I'm just
Did Team NXT win that? I forget.
yeah.
I think they
No,
did.
no, no. They didn't win the main
Oh no.
the male. No.
Oh, it came
SmackDown
down
won.
to him and Roman, I think, and then
Yeah, it
Roman
was down to
won
him
for
and
the title.
Roman. Like everybody was very impressed with him, like how how he was working and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just very annoyed right now. Didn't I just say about Mia Yim? Like, why didn't they bring her in to put her as a tag team with Bianca?
We talked about it last night.
Oh my
Unreal.
god. I don't know. Okay. Anything else? There's no more breaking news. It looks like they're done for right now.
For the time being.
Let's hope they're done for the night. For the year.
Let's not hope not, but no. Damn
For
it.
the year, Sarah. For the year. Yeah.
And some people are being disrespectful. It's just like they still keep Dana Brooke. I'm like, the fuck.
Well, hey, there's a positive. They got rid of Eva Marie, so there's a positive there.
Hey.
Movie anyways, so
Yeah.
we'll switch back to AEW here for a couple minutes as we close things out.
I know. I even came prepared and came wearing
Me
the
too.
merch.
And wearing a non-wrestling shirt, so no need for that. Young Bucks did an interview with Sports Illustrated. They were asked who the future of AEW was. In their opinion, it's Hangman Adam Page. They said he's going to be a star for many, many years. But they said the greatest wrestler in the world is the current top star, and that's Kenny Omega.
Shocker.
Mm-hmm.
Debatable.
As
I mean, come on now.
We did get some updates on Anthony Ogogo's return and Satnam Singh. Anthony Ogogo is pretty much ready to be cleared to return to wrestling. They're just waiting for a creative opportunity to bring him back instead of just throwing him in with no direction, which is a good sign. It's good to see that everything went well with him.
It's not even that. It's coming up 10 years since London 2012 in our backyard. And for him to go from an Olympic bronze medalist to go through a career in professional boxing to then evolve into professional wrestling, and his path so far in All Elite has been nothing but superb. I remember being at the moment in Slice Wrestling or Southside Wrestling here in Stevenage, just down the road from me, when Brandy and Cody Rhodes came over here. It was only Dynamite was only a couple of weeks old, and all of a sudden Anthony Gogo shows up, squares up to Cody Rhodes. This is on an indie promotion, and all of a sudden he's now All Elite. So he's done an incredible path, especially working with the Nightmare Family Collective, whatever they want to call themselves, and the path that he can go down. I think when they come over to Craven Cottage next year, don't be surprised if Anthony Gogo is up there in one of the big spots.
You made me think of something, Luke. Actually, I met Kurt Angle. I think it was the weekend of Mother's Day. And everybody, they were having their opinions. One chant was saying AEW, the other side was saying WWE, and AEW sucks. It was quite the show, let me tell you. And then there was a special Q&A with Kurt Angle for like 15 minutes. And then more AEW suck chants came about, and Kurt Angle literally just cut everyone off and said, "Hey, AEW has good stars. Look at that, the Anthony Ogogo kid." So maybe Kurt was saying that because of the background that Anthony has, but I think that's a great compliment. So Kurt knows something, man.
Well, to get on with Olympic prowess, knows how to perform at the highest level and the highest sort of athletic build. And I've said before that WWE have never been more about physicality and about the athleticism within the sport rather than the character work and the narrative. Case in point, they fired the fucking Fiend. But
which is strange,
But it's I think Ogogo is going to go far. I mean, I think he's still got a long way to go. Don't get me wrong. Like he's still going up against quite a few in the company who have been in the business for years. But there's time to grow. There's time to develop, and the way that Tony Khan has really built the company to allow space to develop with Dark Elevation and Dark and the framework, and to be put with these guys, such as Dustin Rhodes and Matt Hardy and the Hardy family office, and having that rub, I think it's really important for Ogogo to get the most out of them in the next 6 to 12 months when he's cleared to get back into the ring.
Do you know when is his return date? Did they say or no?
No, they're trying to find a creative direction for him.
Really? In AEW?
This is going by what QT Marshall said. He was on an interview with. I didn't write down who the interview was with. But
So why don't you just put him in Dark though? That's the point of some people that return. I didn't like somebody that returned in Dark. I didn't know until they showed up on Dynamite.
they did say he's still finalizing some things back home, so maybe he's not quite ready to travel yet.
Okay.
Also, they did say Satnam Singh. He's in a 12-week training class. He's on week 4. Appears to be adapting well and is very well liked. He was the guy the NBA star who was drafted from India.
Oh, okay. I was like, who?
And then the last bit of news, love or hate him, Cody and Brandy, Roads to the Top has been renewed for season 2.
Hooray!
Nice enthusiasm, Luke.
I mean, I don't know what
I
kind
don't
of
get to
drama they're
watch
gonna
it over
have,
here.
but
I don't get to watch it. I want to watch it because I think a show like that would be more interesting than half the appalling reality TV we have in the UK. But
you don't get American reality TV?
we get Real Housewives of New Jersey and New House.
Oh, did you hear that they're doing Dubai now?
No, we are not turning Real Housewives. No.
I'm like,
Glad I
he's
don't
going
watch
over
the
to
show, man. I'm glad I don't watch
There's
the
an
show.
audience for that,
I'd rather
though.
have another season of Total Divas. I mean, come on.
Anyways, let's wrap this up.
All right, folks, that'll do it for us. Have a great rest of your night, everybody.
Bye-bye.